Imagine a place where lush rainforests meet empty beaches, where the horizon stretches endlessly and the air is thick with the scent of salt and green. Here, the story of the land is written in the pods of the cacao tree, each one a testament to the island's rich, fertile soil and the generations who have tended it. This isn't a fantasy. This is São Tomé and Príncipe, the chocolate islands of the Gulf of Guinea, a hidden gem waiting to be explored. Here, some of the world's finest chocolate begins its journey. In a setting so beautiful it feels like a dream, where every sunrise brings new promise. The warmth isn't just in the tropical air, it's in the smiles of the people you meet, in their laughter, and in the welcoming spirit that fills every village. Life moves at a slower, more deliberate pace, with the gentle rustle of palm leaves, the distant sound of waves, and the golden light that filters through the trees. This journey is about more than tasting chocolate. It's about understanding its heart, its history, and the people who nurture it from flower to finished bar, with care and tradition passed down through time. Walk through shaded groves where cacao pods hang like jewels, glistening in the dappled sunlight, waiting to be discovered. Listen to the stories of farmers whose hands and voices carry generations of pride, resilience, and hope for the future. Let's peel back the layers of this tropical paradise and discover the magic within, from the forest floor to the heart of the community. We'll wander through old plantations, meet artisans who transform cacao into edible art, and taste cacao straight from the source, experiencing flavors as pure and vibrant as the island itself. This is a story of discovery, connection, and the simple pleasure found in a single perfect piece of chocolate. An invitation to paradise waiting for you to accept. To understand São Tomé and chocolate, you must first see the islands themselves, a masterpiece painted in vivid greens and blues. Picture standing on a secluded beach, soft gold sand beneath your feet, turquoise Atlantic waters stretching out before you. Behind you, a wall of ancient rainforest rises into volcanic peaks, alive with birds and the hum of insects. Waterfalls cascade down rock faces, feeding streams that wind through the jungle. The rich volcanic soil and abundant rainfall create perfect conditions for world-class cacao. Plantations, or rockers, are woven into this wilderness, their cacao trees thriving in the shade of rainforest giants. This sustainable, shade-grown agriculture shapes the complex flavors of the island's chocolate. Every corner reveals a new wonder, from the biodiversity of Obo Natural Park to the pristine waters of Príncipe. It's this natural wealth that provides the stage for the island's most famous story, chocolate. The story of chocolate here is as rich as its flavor, layered with history, culture, and the dreams of generations who have shaped its journey. It is a tale woven with colonial ambition, hardship, and a spirit of independence that refused to be extinguished, even in the darkest times. São Tomé and Príncipe were once central to the sugar trade, built on the back of slave labor. The island's fertile soil and strategic location made them a coveted prize for colonial powers. In the 1800s, cacao arrived from Brazil, and the islands quickly became the world's largest producer. The landscape was transformed by endless rows of cacao trees, and the world's appetite for chocolate grew. Plantations, or rockers, operated like self-contained towns, with their own schools, hospitals, and markets, but all of it relied on the relentless toil of indentured laborers. The echoes of this difficult past linger in the ruins of grand estates, where nature slowly reclaims what was once a symbol of power and exploitation. Independence in 1975 brought change, but the cacao industry declined as plantations were nationalized and neglected, leaving behind a legacy of both hope and hardship. Yet the people's connection to cacao endured, with knowledge and traditions passed down through generations, keeping the spirit of chocolate alive in family stories and daily life. Today, a renaissance is underway. Small farmers and cooperatives focus on organic, fair-trade cacao, prized by artisan chocolate makers around the globe, bringing new hope to the islands. They're reclaiming their heritage, not as laborers, but as proud custodians of their own treasure. shaping a future where their voices and skills are finally valued. This new wave is about empowerment, sustainability, and celebrating the unique identity of São Tomé and chocolate, a chocolate that tells the story of its people. The chocolate renaissance is a story of resilience and hope, a testament to the enduring spirit of São Tomé and Príncipe. It's a legacy being rewritten by the hands of those who love the land, determined to create a sweeter, more just future for generations to come. Walking through a cacao plantation in São Tomé is a sensory experience like no other. The air is thick with the scent of earth and leaves, and every breath feels rich and alive. As you step onto the soft, leaf-strewn path, you're immediately enveloped by the lushness of the forest. The dense canopy muffles the world, creating a serene, cathedral-like calm. Sunbeams filter through the leaves, painting shifting patterns on the ground and inviting you to slow down and listen. Sunlight dapples the ground, illuminating cacao pods growing directly from tree trunks, vivid green, yellow, orange, and purple. Each pod seems to glow with its own story, hinting at the flavors locked inside. A farmer points out a tiny flower, explaining that only a few will become pods, making each one a small miracle. The delicate blossoms are easy to miss, yet they hold the promise of future chocolate. The plantation comes alive with the rustle of leaves, the buzz of insects, and the calls of hidden birds. Every sound is a reminder of the vibrant ecosystem that supports the cacao trees. Your guide might tap a pod, listening for the hollow sound that signals ripeness. It's a practiced gesture, passed down through generations, blending knowledge and intuition. Every step is a lesson in the subtle language of the forest, a partnership with nature. You begin to notice how every element, from the soil to the shade, plays a role in nurturing the cacao. You notice the diversity, different pod shapes, companion fruit trees, and careful planting for shade and airflow. This harmony is essential for healthy crops and rich flavors. Here, you're at the source, where flavor begins. The journey from pod to chocolate starts in these very groves, shaped by the land and the people who tend it. It's a humbling experience that connects you directly to the earth and the origins of chocolate. Walking here, you gain a new appreciation for the care, patience, and wonder behind every bar. The true heart of São Tomé's chocolate story is found in its people. Meeting farmers and chocolatiers transforms a tour into a deeply human experience. Their welcome is genuine, a warm smile, a handshake, and a willingness to share their world. I remember a farmer named João who sliced open a cacao pod and offered the sweet, tangy pulp inside, a taste nothing like chocolate. These interactions reveal a profound connection to the land and a deep pride in their craft. Farmers know their trees intimately, carrying wisdom from generations while experimenting with new techniques. Their pride lies in the excellence of their beans, sought after by the world's best chocolate makers. Growing cacao is more than a job. It's a cultural identity and a way to build a better future. When you buy São Tomé and chocolate, you support these families and become part of their story. Watching chocolate made on the plantation is like witnessing magic. It starts with harvesting ripe pods, scooping out beans covered in sweet pulp. Fermentation is the first crucial step. Beans are piled in boxes, covered with banana leaves, and left to ferment for days. This bubbling process develops the deep, complex flavors of chocolate. After fermentation, beans are sun-dried, raked regularly, and their color deepens to reddish-brown. Roasting brings out unique notes, fruity, floral, nutty, or earthy, depending on time and temperature. The brittle shells are removed, leaving pure cacao nibs. Grinding releases cocoa butter, transforming nibs into chocolate liquor. Conching and tempering refine the texture and create the glossy finish of a fine bar. To witness this transformation from fruit to finished chocolate is to gain a new respect for the craft. It's a process that blends science, art, and tradition. To visit São Tomé and Príncipe is to embrace lev. Take it easy. It's more than a phrase. It's a way of life that encourages you to slow down and be present. Hospitality here is genuine, with smiles, shared meals, and spontaneous conversations. The leave pace lets you linger over coffee, watch fishermen, or simply listen to the rainforest's evening chorus. This slower rhythm is the island's greatest luxury, giving you space to reconnect with yourself and nature. The spirit of leave is woven into the chocolate-making process, patience, care, and precision at every step. The best things in life, like a single origin chocolate bar or a tropical sunset, are worth waiting for. Embracing this philosophy is key to understanding the island's unique charm. Here, time slows and every moment is savored. A journey to the chocolate islands is a symphony for the senses. See the green jungle meet the blue ocean, cacao pods hanging like jewels, and sunsets painting the sky. Hear the rhythmic waves, the chatter of monkeys, and the beat of local music. Smell the salty sea breeze, the earthy rainforest, and the intoxicating aroma of roasting beans. Taste the surprising sweetness of fresh cacao pulp, ripe fruit, and above all, pure complex chocolate. Each bite tells the story of the islands, their soil, their people, and their passion. It's an experience that lingers long after you leave. We've walked the cacao groves, met the farmers, and followed the journey from bean to bar. But reading is one thing, experiencing it is another. Imagine waking to rainforest sounds, tasting chocolate made steps from where it grew, and learning from those who know it best. This is more than a trip for chocolate lovers, it's a journey for anyone seeking connection and wonder. São Tomé and Príncipe is an experience that changes you, reminding you of the deep connection between food, land, and people. The chocolate islands are waiting to share their stories and flavors with you. Let your curiosity guide you. Start dreaming, and maybe you'll find your own chocolate adventure. The world is waiting.